How you doing, folks? Welcome to King's Eyes channel. Coming to you on this Sunday morning while I take this drive up here to see my dad. And I really like this drive because it gives me time to, basically spend with myself. During the week I'm around a lot of people all the time, and it's kind of draining to me. I need that time to myself to kind of recharge. I guess I could put that. That's the best way I can put it. But, while listening to my podcast and everything like that, I heard somebody say men have this societal pressure to be stoic, right? Basically, to be stoic. We have societal pressure to be tough, to be strong, to be motionless, to be unbothered. And I get why they say these things, because everybody feels like every part of life is now a choice. Nowadays you can choose whether you want to be identified as a salad. You can choose whether you want to be identified as an Apache attack helicopter. I can choose if I want to be a 6'5", 300-pound woman that bench press 450 pounds. Which is foolish to me, but that's not what I want to get into. But that was interesting, and it stood out to me. It really did. Men have societal pressure to be tough, to be stoic, to be strong, and I disagree. Right? I feel like men have to be those things. If we dropped crying to our knees at the sign of sad, at every point of sadness in our lives, or every point of anger, we acted thoughtlessly. How would we have come this far? How would we have become the dominant species on the planet if we just, went off of our emotions all the time? But I do believe that that's also coming from the fact that nowadays people think men and women are the same, when it's not, because we can't be. More men are aggressive than females. More men than the average female. More men are less agreeable than the average female. And that's because it has to be that way. Men interact with the environment, right? We go out to conquer environment. We actually interact on a serious level with the world. It's either you can get out here and carve out your little niche, or you can't. Period. There is no help. If you can't pull your weight, you won't get much help. But like I said, people nowadays, it's crazy to me because people believe, men and women are the same. No, we're not. I know no women in my circle that can bench press over 400 pounds. None. Now, some of them might be 300 pounds, but I digress. But I know no women that's like that, right? None of the women I know are as aggressive as me. And I'm not talking about they don't have aggression. Right? I live in an area where there's some pretty aggressive women, It's a shame, but they carry themselves like dudes. But if my aggression matched or exceeded theirs, they concede every time. Because it's nature. I'm built to interact out here with the world, to subdue the world or be subdued. And that's not to shit on nature. That's to say that men are built to interact with the world, to conquer the world. Right? And I don't want to put humans on this high horse. I feel like we do that to ourselves enough. But when I say conquer, I mean carve out your niche. You know, carve out a portion that you feel comfortable with. You know. So men have to be built that way. We have to be strong. We have to be a little bit more aggressive. We have to be a little bit less agreeable. That's how we get our niche. That's how we attract the females. That's how we reach status, a higher status. That's how we earn respect. The things we need as men. You know? And nowadays, that's not taught. It's taught, you know, be vulnerable, be vulnerable, be vulnerable. And look, I'm going to be honest. I rarely ever have to be vulnerable. Now, hey, I'm lucky. You know, every man is not easily stoic or unbothered. You know, I get it. Some men are a little bit more emotional than others. I totally get it. But as a man, I feel it's not taught that there's a time and a place for that. You shouldn't be vulnerable with your woman, right? You shouldn't be vulnerable in a weak way with other men. You just shouldn't. A woman is going to look at you as weak, and a man's going to look at you as weak as well. You know? And is it sad in a sense? Yeah, I guess it is, you know? Nobody wants to be strong all the time. That shit get hard sometimes, I get it. But the world don't care. That day when you feel unmotivated or too sad about something to get out and hunt, you won't eat, you know, in nature. But because we in this illusion of society, we fall into acting like women. Women are given a natural place in a hierarchy because they can have children. They are a resource. You know? Yeah, shit, manpower is a resource too. We all resources to an extent. But a woman can carry and life can come forth through her. So she's automatically given a certain degree of importance. As a man, you have to get out here and show what you can do. Prove what you can do. You sitting and being emotional all the damn time, you know, or because I'm not motivated, I can't get out here and perform. If you can't perform as a man, it hurts you, period. Nobody gonna do for you. I think people downplay nature, and that's part of us humans putting ourselves on that high horse. You know, yeah, we've had great success in subduing nature to a degree. You know, we build our societies, we build our roads, build our, you know, we have our technology and stuff like that. But this is not indicative of how the real world works. Ain't no Walmarts in the jungle. Ain't no swimming pools in the ocean. Oh, I'm sorry, the desert, right? There's no fish in the ocean that's going to jump on your plate, cooked and ready for you to eat it. You have to get out here and earn it. Period. And a lot of times to do that, you have to be numb. You have to be numb to the pain you experience. You have to be numb to the things that are going on in your life. You have to be unbothered by your circumstance in order to continue performing. Because the burden of performance is on you, the man. Period. So I think we shun because we built a certain way. And that's not right. That's not cool. You know, you built for this shit. You built to conquer. And if you can't conquer, your fate is to be conquered. You know, that don't mean you have to be mean or ornery. That means you got to be a damn man. You got to be about your business. You got to be ready to perform at any time. So I disagree kind of with that societal shit, man. Look, society, is not how the real world works. If you get off a bus in the middle of nowhere, right, your first instinct is to walk to the nearest society, the nearest people, because you know that you'll find water. You may find somebody that can help you, right? That's how we're conditioned. That's how we condition ourselves over time. But in the past, there wasn't no damn society. There was no police force to protect you. There was no army to protect you. There was no government to make laws. And that's when testosterone is valued in times of uncertainty, in times of danger. Oh man, a drop of testosterone is like gold in times like that. Because at any time, the world can conquer your ass. It could send an animal to eat you. It could send another human to take what you have, whatever. Right? That testosterone is real valuable then. But when we behind these walls of society with all this protection, right? We pound on our chest and walk around with all this bravado and want to proclaim that men and women are the same. We're not. And I'm not saying it's bad to be emotional, right? I believe women have to be emotional like that in order to build relationships with other humans, because their survival literally depends on the fact that they can and do get along with other people. That's why it's so important for them, to have good relationships. That's why they care what people think. As a man, it's not that important. And for you to be taught against your nature, like, it's not that damn important. You can be on your own. You built for it. I feel that that's doing a disservice to us. We look too much at society. Societal pressure for men to be stoic and unbothered. Nah, being those things allow you to perform, man. Because you built to interact with the world. So, just jumped on here and made a quick video. Sorry if there was some mistakes in my speech. Like I said, I'm driving, so, I gotta focus on driving so that, and making this video, which might not be that smart, but hey, I'm in a good mood. Like I said, I'm taking this little drive, which I really enjoy on my Sunday mornings, So, get off of here. Thank you for watching. Talk to you guys later.